everybody. I'm back with yet another interview. This time I'm here with Richard Taylor, who is our final recitalist in this year's summer recital series at St Albans. And I just thought I'd have a quick chat with Richard about his life as a harpsichordist, because he's by far the youngest of our soloists this year. And Richard, tell us, what was it that drew you to the harpsichord in the first place?
Well, I had a series of teachers for piano that had always been a very big fan of Baroque music and early music, so it was sort of drilled into me from a young age. Yeah. I always enjoyed my Bach and the such. And it was during lockdown, I got very tired of the piano, spending so much time on it every day, as I'm sure quite a lot of people did. Yeah. So I decided to pick up a pretty cheap harpsichord on the internet. That was my lockdown project. Yeah. And I got it working, got it back playing, and realised I just fell in love with the sound.
And so, what is life as a harpsichordist like at Cambridge?
Busy. Yeah. There's quite a lot going on. The music degree itself is very musicology focused. There's not too much performance that takes place as part of the degree, but beyond that, I mean, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. There's so much extracurricular music making that goes on.
Yes, we do seem to be very busy and getting a lot of harpsichord work
as well. Well, you have so many student orchestras that want to play Bach and these things, and they need continuo. So.
Fabulous. And so, are there many like you? Harpsichordists at Cambridge? Are you the only one?
There's a handful of us. There's a few curious organ scholars that can play figured bass as part of being an organ scholar. Sure. But there's not terribly many harpsichordists.
Yeah. So we need to change that, definitely. And how often do you have lessons while you're down there?
I've been really lucky this year and managed to have them weekly. Going into second year, Cambridge does a scheme whereby you can get lessons at the Royal Academy of Music if you audition successfully. Brilliant. So I've applied for that, and if that all goes well, I'll be studying with Stephen Devine.
Oh, that'll be excellent. So, yes, fantastic.
That'll be yes.
So tell us a little bit about your programme for the 23rd, note for the diary, 23rd.
Well, I've decided to go with a lot of late French repertoire because it's always been an era of keyboard music that's very much interested me, because it's this point in time where a lot of the rest of Europe is moving towards the forte piano. And in pre-revolution France, the harpsichord remained a sign of wealth and aristocracy, so they really wanted to hold on to it. So you find in the music of this period a really idiomatic harpsichord style that just doesn't exist anywhere else. And you'll notice if you come to the concert, in all of the pieces, there's a lot of figuration that appears throughout different composers and different pieces that was just
very uniquely French. They had a very unique sort of brogue, didn't they, the French? And absolutely ideal for this instrument. This instrument is a Henri Hemsch from, absolutely perfect for the repertoire you're playing, which is?
Yes, which is Francois Couperin, a composer called Barrière, who is more famous for cello works, but did also write some keyboard suites as well. A few pieces by Forqueray and Dufly.
Dufly, yes. Forqueray is an interesting one because he wrote originally for the gamba and arranged for the harpsichord.
Yes, and it was arranged for the harpsichord, so it works very nicely in the low range.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all of those range from around 1730 to 1750, 1760. So.
Brilliant. Well, hopefully that's enough to entice you out to Richard's recital and to come and support some of the younger harpsichordists in the region at the moment. So hopefully we'll see you at 12 o'clock on the 23rd of August. That's in Albans, Erston, for French Fest. And we'll see you there.